Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to the Rising reading. Grand Rising. Come on in, get comfortable. We're going to start in the next few minutes. I just want to give people a few more minutes to get a chance to come into the live. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for liking the live for me so that more people can see that I am live right now. So thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Grand Rising and happy Wednesday. Do y'all remember that commercial with the camel and he's like, guess what day it is? What day is it? Guess what day? Hump day. That commercial lives rent free in my head every time it's Wednesday. I think about that. Grand Rising. Hey, from Chicago. Grand Rising. Thank you all so much for the likes. So I'm going to get started with the singing bowl and do my sound offs. So let's get started with that. And then we'll wait a few minutes and we'll start with the actual reading. Hi, Maria from Pennsylvania. I'll be in Philly this summer. I'm excited. I went to Philly last summer for my birthday, and I'm going again this summer for my birthday again. And I am quite excited. Philly was beautiful. The energy there was amazing. Like, the energy there was amazing. It was a beautiful time. I'm so excited about coming back again. Even though you say Pennsylvania, so I'm pretty sure you're not from Philly, but that's the closest thing. Love to PA anyway. Hey, Blazin'. Grand Rising. I'm so excited, guys. And gals. And everybody in between. I'm one of those people that when I say guys, I mean everybody. I'm talking about your plant, your puppy. I don't care. Masculine, feminine, it doesn't matter. When I say hey y'all, I'm from the South, so hey y'all, what's up you guys? That's me. Y'all know us from the South. We love that y'all. I remember when somebody told me that saying y'all wasn't professional. Every job I've ever been on, I'm gonna be saying y'all all the time. It don't matter. And I had this one manager at this one job, and she was like, when you show up to a job, show up as your whole self. Like, show up as your whole self. Like, you don't have to come in here and code switch. If you say y'all, say y'all. Like, we know you from New Orleans. We hear that accent. All right, y'all, let's get going with the singing bowl. I'm going to sound the bowl one time to say, oh. That wasn't on purpose. To say Grand Rising, everyone, and happy Wednesday. That feels awesome. While we're waiting on everyone to come in. Exactly. While we're waiting on everybody to come in, I want to ask everyone, wherever you are right now, to just stop and take a deep breath. Take a deep breath in and release it. We're going to take 2 more deep breaths, okay? 1 more. Omit 2 more. So this is number 2. Deep breath in. And on that exhale, I want you to make sure that you go. That way you can drop your shoulders. You can drop your shoulders. You can relax your neck muscles. And we're going to give it 1 more deep breath. And we're going to hit our sound bowl 1 time for us. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for aligning with my live. And then we're going to do another one for our family, friends, and loved ones. Thank you. I just like to hear my sing. I didn't like that one. I'm going to do it one more time. I don't know what it is about the singing bowl that is just like so calming, but whew, so calming. Thank you all so much for being here, though. I'm going to give it 2 more minutes and then I'll get started with the reading, but I'll start shuffling my decks. Well, actually, no. Let me do my little spiel just in case y'all are new. First of all, thank you for being here, Grand Rising. Thank you for all of the likes and the shares. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm going to just give a little backdrop. My name is Goddess Ceion. I am Goddess Ceion. Hi. Every rising, I come on to TikTok Live and I do a rising reading. I take 1 card from my tarot deck, 1 card from my Soul's Journey Lessons cards, and 1 card from my Dream Oracle deck. And I'm going to go over the cards and we'll put them together to see exactly what the message is that is present for us, right? So this is a collective message. So if it does resonate with you, let me know in the comments, because I do try to read the comments while I'm on the live. So let me know if it's resonating with you. Also, let me know by liking the live video so that it's shared with more people on TikTok. That's the way TikTok works. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with shuffling my decks. I'm going to go first with my tarot deck. And I'm going to say my little prayer here. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Mother Goddess, for this amazing gift. Thank you for allowing me to share my gift with the collective. I ask you today to please give us a message for the collective. What messages do you have for the collective? Use me to give the collective your message. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Mother Goddess. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, this most amazing gift. Thank you. Ooh. Not that many cards. Not that many cards. And everyone, I am available for personal readings. If you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, send me a DM and I will send you a DM back letting you know what the process is for me and how I do my readings. Thank you so much for the roses. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's beautiful. My gosh, I didn't even know TikTok could do that. And it makes a cute little sound. I like that. Okay, TikTok. Thank you, guys. Thank you, y'all. Okay. Oh, we got the High Priestess. I think we got the High Priestess before. But it's okay. Maybe we're just still in that energy. I mean, it is March 1st. So it's the first of the month. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Mother God, for this amazing gift. Excuse me. Thought I was gonna sneeze. That keeps happening to me. Sneeze, don't know if it want to stay out or come in, but it's all good. Okay. One card for today is grief. And then we're going to go with our dream oracle. Thank you, Libra Empress. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, Grand Rising, everyone. I see I have some new people in here. For the new people who are here with me, do me a favor. Let me know, where are you from? Let me know where you're from. What city are you repping? What city, state, country? I don't know how far out this is going, but thank you so much for the roses. Thank you for the likes. Texas, Brooklyn. Oh, we got New York in the house. Cali, hey y'all. South Carolina, hey. From LA, hey. We got PA in the house. LA, Brooklyn, New York. Oh, I like it. I'm from New Orleans, everybody. If y'all couldn't tell yet. I'm from New Orleans, born and raised. I used to live in Texas. I may be back in Texas because we have a passionate love affair, me and the state of Texas. I don't know what it is. I love Texas, but from New Orleans, living in New Orleans, it's like I love Texas, but New Orleans the city when she put her spell on you, it's hard to break that spell, okay? New Orleans she's just different. She is just different. And I say she because she got this attraction that is just unmatched. I seen a meme one day that said, it said New Orleans Marie Louisiana. And if New Orleans was a person, that would definitely be her name. But welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. And like I said, I do these rising readings every rising on TikTok. And then if you miss them, like if you really enjoy this one, but you miss one tomorrow, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's Goddess Ceion on YouTube. I upload all of the replays. So if you ever miss one, just give me like an hour or so after the live ends, and I'll post it on YouTube. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for this message. I'll take one card now. I actually had this card yesterday. Let's get another one. Let's get one more. Give me one more. Okay, we'll go with teeth. Teeth. All right. How's everybody doing? I hope that everybody is doing okay, doing lovely, feeling great, feeling awesome. Hope that something today for you sparks joy. Because I am a firm believer that we are here. Y'all, I hope that y'all can hear me good. I didn't realize that the landscapers were going to be here. And it sounds like they are right outside my window. I don't know. I may not be able to upload this one as a replay because I don't know how well y'all can hear me. I'm going to have to listen to it before I can determine. Usually when the landscapers are here, they're here at like 7 a.m. and not 9:30. But okay. All right, y'all. Well, Grand Rising. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for letting me know. Because I just realized that they were even out there. It's like I'm so sensitive to sound, but then sometimes I can completely block a sound out. And I definitely was blocking that out. I was blocking that out. I didn't realize it until I started talking. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so let's get started. So our card of the day is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is one of my favorite cards. It's like one of the cards that I resonate most with, even though I always get like the Empress. But to me, I'm the High Priestess. Like if I was a tarot card, this is the one that I would want to be. And the reason is because the High Priestess represents like sensuality and desirability. Like when you see this card, you're in like a very fertile kind of energy. You're feeling creative. You're feeling spiritual. You have this like this opening inside of you, and it's like, what can I do to feel this? And you want to fill it with more new things that you learn, new practices, new studies. Like this is when you're starting like that new class, and you're so excited to start that class because it's like, yeah, this class is gonna be a piece of like a puzzle piece, right? So this card represents like higher power. I say sensuality because how can I word this? This is like divine feminine energy, right? And divine feminine energy is very sensual, it's seductive, it's creative, it's like a thriving energy, right? It's very fertile, right? Nathan, she might be pregnant. You got this high priestess. I'm just saying. Now, I don't usually just be picking out like that, but if you put that in there, as I was saying, this card represents feminine energy. She might be. She might be. Go on and take it to the, you know what you got to do. What was I saying? Y'all made me lose my train of thought. Y'all made me lose my train of thought. When I do see this card though, like if it comes up for me in like a personal reading, I tell the person, this card is a sign telling you to follow your intuition. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Sometimes our brain and our head, it has like some other things going on. So you kind of got to check in with your gut, you know, and the way that you're going to be able to tell if something is right or if something is wrong is by trusting your gut. Trust your second brain, right? This is why it's so important for us to like have a healthy gut, because our second brain is in our stomach. And when you like, okay, let me shift my leg. Hold up. Okay. So, you know how if you ever been in a situation where you're like, okay, what should I do? What should I do? And it's like, on the right hand side, I have this. I'm trying to think of like a good example so I can explain this. Okay. So say for instance, you have your ex and you want your ex back so bad, but this person, when they were with you, it was a lot of red flags, and you know for a fact you had your rose-colored lenses on. Like, you know for a fact that you had them glasses on. You know you had them glasses on. Because every time they had a red flag come up, you was like, oh, that flag's not red. That flag not red. That's not a red flag. That's not what that is. But then that person decides one day, I don't want to be with you anymore, and they leave you. So now you're all hurt and distraught because you're like, wait a minute, why don't you want to be with me? And that whole shebang, right? So then one day, maybe after 3 months, they come back around and they want to be with you. But for those 3 months, you've been doing your self-reflecting, and you're like, wait a minute, that was red flags. I definitely had rose-colored glasses on, but now they come back. And when they come back, they love you so much and they want to change and they want to be better. But your stomach feels like your stomach is in knots, right? It feels like it's about to fall out. That's your stomach telling you, hell no, fool. What are you thinking? Get away from this person. This is not your person. That is your gut saying, no, we don't like their energy. We're not vibrating on the same frequency as them. Please get away from this person right now. Get away from this person. So when you feel that and you decide, oh, that wasn't knots in my stomach, that was butterflies. That's again, you having those rose-colored glasses on. You having those rose-colored glasses on. You can't tell you're choosing not to listen to your intuition and listen to your intuition in that case. Cause it's like your intuition is telling you like your stomach stays in knots around this person. If you and this person go out to eat, you end up getting sick and this person is fine. It's not that this person is doing something to you. It's your body telling you, get on. You better get on. If you know what's good for you, you better get on. That's like if you have a job, right? And you know for a fact, like, your time at this job is over. It's done. You're finished. But you're so scared to reach out and try to find a new job or try to just polish up that resume, just get it going, just start thinking about, oh, what skills do I have? What are some good experiences that I learned at this job that I could take into a new job? Instead of starting to learn about that and trying to figure that out, you sticking with the job. Oh, you know what? I ain't never gonna get a job this good. These benefits so good. I've been there before, so that's how I know I could use this as an example. And then every day when you go to work and you on your lunch break and you eating your lunch, your stomach start hurting. Every day. It's not like a BG's kind of hurt. It's not that. It's like a painful pain in your stomach every single day. Why? Because your body is telling you, hey, we're done. Let's get up out of here. Let's go on and wrap this up. Okay, thank you, Libra Empress. It feels just like a stomach ache. Yes. I used to tell people it feels like somebody just kicked me in the stomach. That's what it feels, worse than cramps. It feels, I can't say it feels worse than pregnancy because I've never been with a child, so I really wouldn't know. But that is a painful feeling, but that is your intuition. And when you are not trusting your intuition, then you are clearly ignoring the signs. Like, that is your body telling you, hey, I don't want to have to go in a fight or flight. Please don't make me go in a fight or flight. Because when I go in a fight or flight, it's not going to be pretty. So when you are feeling that in your body, like, your body is going to give you signs when there's something that you should do or you shouldn't do. And it's like, if you ignore it, then it's going to continue on, number one. And then number two, you're going to become overburdened. You're going to become stressed out. You're going to start feeling like you are running on 10%. And then that's when anxiety is going to kick in. Stress is going to start kicking in. Depression is going to start creeping in. And then now you've dug yourself into this emotional rut and you don't know how to get out. And it's like, now you don't know what is in alignment with you. So now you have to try to work your way out of that. So when you see the High Priestess, this card is telling you to trust your instincts. Go with your gut feeling. Trust your body. If you listen to your body will tell you exactly what you need or what it needs, because we are like a spirit inside of a body. We are souls inside of a body. So this body is something that we have to take care of. That's why when people say like, oh, your body is a temple, treat it as such, because your body is always going to be in tune with you and tell you exactly what it needs. But you have to be the person that's willing to listen. Like our souls and our bodies are like, it's two different functions in the same life experience. So it's like your spirit has connection still to the spirit world, right? Just depending on where you are spiritually. I ain't trying to creep nobody out. But if you know, you know. If you gang, you gang. You understand exactly what I'm saying. But then your body is like, your body doesn't have that connection to the spirit world. So your body has your body is physical. So you physically, no, that's not what I was trying to say. Yeah, your body is physical in this physical reality. So that's why you have to listen to your body too right now. You have to listen to your body to see what it is that it needs. Now, when you're trying to like make a decision, when you're like stuck up against something and you kind of just don't know which way to go, that's why I tell you all, meditate. Because when you meditate, that's you getting in tune and getting in tap with your intuition. That's a really good way, because if you're sitting still and you're focusing on your breathing, but you have a question in mind, and then it's like, when you have a question in mind or you say the question out loud and then you meditate on it, which to me is a much better practice. Say it out loud, like put it out into the universe, and then just breathe and focus and wait for that answer to come on in. It's either going to come into you as an idea or as a thought, or if you're more so like on a yes or a no, then you go with your gut. What is your body telling you? So it's like, okay, this person put in here, will Sergio message me today? Say that question out loud. I'm going to say 5 deep breaths. That's usually about how long it takes. Take 5 deep breaths and then listen to your body. That's a really good way to do it. I usually say it's a trick, but it's really not a trick. Like, it's just a technique and it works. Whenever you want to know the answer to something, trust me, there's always going to be an answer. And the universe is either going to give you that answer by, like, spirit is going to give you that answer by either placing an idea in your head, like giving, like, that idea coming through, or the universe is going to give you the answer because then you may hear it, like, on a TV show or in a song or on a sign when you're driving down the boulevard, or your body is going to give you the answer. Your body's going to give you the answer because you're going to know if, after you ask that question, if you feel joyous, like, right? Like, if that question, asking that question sparks joy within you, then that's always going to be a yes. But if your body kind of gives, like, just like a no reaction or like a not feeling good reaction, sorry to break it to you, bud, but the answer is going to be no. So that is that, right? Okay, so with the High Priestess, this does usually signify, like, if you see, whenever I'm doing like a love reading and I see the High Priestess, this card will represent a person being highly desirable, right? So like I said, this card represents sensuality and desirability. So if you are, whenever I'm doing like a love reading and I see this card, I'm like, okay, yeah, if you're single, you're going into a season where you're going to be highly desired. Like, they're going to be on you, okay? They're going to be on you. So keep it together. Keep it looking cute. Keep it looking good because they're going to be on you. Now, if you're in a relationship and you see the High Priestess, then I usually would say that this is going to indicate that it's time for you to, like, work on your sensuality or your feminine energy, and that could be for a man or a woman, because we all have divine feminine energy with us as well as divine masculine energy with us. It's once it starts to get a little toxic that kind of knocks us off our balance. But that card is going to represent you needing to, like, work on that. So if you've been feeling kind of like, I haven't really been feeling like my regular, happy, confident self, I need to focus on attracting more sensuality into my life, then it's time for you to figure out what makes you feel desirable, what makes you feel sensual, what makes you feel soft, what makes you feel luxurious, what makes you feel sexy, what makes you feel empowered. It's time to start thinking about that and then start adding whatever that is into your daily practices. It's okay for us to feel sensual every single day. Like, for me personally, I would like to feel sensual every single day. Like, I have a Taurus rising. So if y'all know anything about Tauruses, y'all know that energy is all about luxury, eating good, experiencing good experiences, softness, luxury, great, amazing sex, passionate feelings. Like, listen, I love having a Taurus rising, and I always can tell when that Taurus rising is, like, that energy is popping up. I can always tell. But anyway, that's the High Priestess, everybody. So our next card is our Soul's Journey lesson card, and our card for today is grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Ooh. Now, see, I felt that one in my gut. I felt that one. I'm going to read it again. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay. So, I'm sorry. I keep moving around. I keep having to put the cards down today because I keep moving around. I can't seem to get comfortable in my normal space here. I don't know what's happening. But anyway, what I was about to say about grief. Okay. Grief is an emotion that a lot of us feel, and sometimes it gets stuck. So if you are a person who has never actually dealt with grief and actually was allowed yourself to sit in that emotion and just feel that, and just, that day, like those days when you just randomly have to ugly cry and you just have to get it out, let it out. Don't ask yourself, why am I crying? What am I crying about? Just let it out. Like I said, earlier in the live, your body is always going to tell you what it needs. So sometimes, like, say for instance, okay, oh, this is beautiful. Say for instance, you're seeing this high priestess, right? And you know that you are a person who has been needing to work on your self-worth, or work on your self-esteem, or work on your confidence, right? If that is, sometimes whenever we are having like blockages with that, our sacral chakra may have a blockage, right? So our sacral chakra is where we store those heavier emotions. So grief, sadness, depression, trauma, especially childhood trauma, right? So a lot of times in our childhood, we don't always get to learn a good way to deal with grief, or if we're just feeling sad, right? Because it's like when you're a baby, and this is not to like shame parents. I'm just gonna, just hear me out. When you're a baby, all you know how to do is cry, sleep, and poop. Whenever you need something, whatever you need, you're gonna cry for it. That's the only way that you can get out the fact that, hey, y'all, I need something. There's something that I need. And parents are not baby whisperers. They're just people who had a baby, started a new life. So they don't know exactly what you need, but they know that it could be one of three things. You could be hungry. You could just simply need affection. Or you could be wet and you need to be changed. But they have to guess which one is it that you need. You can't verbally say, hey, Dad, I need a hug. You can't verbally say, hey, Mom, I'm feeling a little sad today. Can I come in your room and cry with you? You can't say that because you're a baby, right? And in your childhood, again, you don't know what you need. For a lot of us, this may not be our first time being here, but it's our first time being in this I'm going to just say current reality. It's our first time being in this current reality, in this lifetime, in these bodies, right? So that's the thing. We're born into this sea of forgetfulness. So we have to remember who we are, why we came here, what we're doing here, right? But in your childhood, your parents are just teaching you what they know, teaching you how to be based on what they know. And they're guessing what you need, because you can't say what you need, because you don't know that you need that until you figure out, hey, this is what I actually needed, right? So it's like, okay, I'll give an example. Some people in there, my best friend had a baby. Yeah, she had a baby, and the baby yesterday, this is my first time really like hanging out with her, holding her. I got to feed her, and it was almost time for her bottle. And baby girl, she just was working those lungs, baby. She was screaming, hollering. And it was like bottles on the stove. Well, not on the stove, but in a bottle warmer. You look at me, I said on the stove. Y'all know I'm a 90s kid. They ain't heating no bottles on the stove no more. They got bottle warmers now. So respectful. Call me while I'm on TikTok Live. Who is this? A number I ain't never seen before. Anyway, she was screaming, hollering, and I'm just trying to like move her around, trying to get her comfortable. What do you need? Because I'll give her a pacifier and she'll stop crying, and then she'll bust out crying again. And then I moved her, and when I moved her, I heard her sucking her hand. I said, oh no, this baby hungry. That's what this is. This baby, it's bottle time. It's bottle time. So it's like, she couldn't tell me, Nanny, I'm hungry. What is my bottle? But I was able to say, based off of what she was doing, okay, this is what she needs right now. And then after this, she's going to need relief. I'm going to have to burp her. Then she's going to need to be changed. And then it's going to be time for a bath or whatever. But our parents, they are going to like guess what it is that we need until we're old enough to say exactly what we need. So because of that, a lot of us carry around this grief because we have unmet needs that started in childhood, but it's not because anybody's fault necessarily. It's because as a part of this human journey, we have to remember, what do we need, right? So like as an adult now, I can say, I'm a highly sensitive person. So I am a middle child of 6, right? I'm the only one that is highly sensitive. I have allergies. I can't eat this. I can't wear that. I can't use this. You can't use that kind of soap. Whereas growing up, we all using the same soap. Mama washing all our clothes with the same soap powder. We're all eating the one meal that is being cooked. But when you get older and you realize, oh wait, when I do this, this happens. I'm having a bad reaction to this. I'm having a bad reaction to that. So now I'm starting to see, okay, not only do I have these sensitivities, but I'm highly sensitive. So now it's like, you have to kind of be careful. But when I got older and I was able to express that to not only my mom, but my siblings too, everybody now comes together for me. And I'm very lucky and very blessed, to even be able to have this. But I have that family structure and they make sure that I'm comfortable. So like, for instance, I mentioned I'm from New Orleans. When I was 22 years old, I became allergic to shellfish. No crawfish for me, no crabs for me, no lobsters for me. None of that. Can't have it. But up until me being 22, oh, I'm tearing it down. I'm at the crawfish boil. What's up? And then one day I just started having allergies, and one day I swelled up so bad I started swallowing my tongue. It was just terrible. And now I know that I can't eat that. So now my family, we're a family that loves seafood though. So they'll still eat their seafood, but they know I'm going to be in a room. I'm going to be outside in the backyard while y'all doing this. And when y'all done and y'all finish cleaning up, call me and I'll come back inside. And that's just how we work. Like, that works for me. Holiday time comes around, I can't eat red meat anymore. My mom is making like other foods on the side because she knows that I don't eat meat. Well, I can't eat meat. And I'm appreciative of that, right? So now I can say what it is that I need. But I did still experience a lot of grief in my childhood. So that's how I know that that grief sits in your sacral chakra, because I had to do that chakra unblocking work, right? But in me being in a grieving state, I was able to understand that the things that I lost, the people that I lost, I still was able to appreciate those relationships. I still was able to appreciate that knowledge. So it's like, yeah, as a kid, I'm trying to think about something that happened as a kid when I realized I was kind of sensitive. What happened? Nothing is coming out for me right now. Usually when I'm doing a reading, they be right there, but I'm not coming up with nothing right now. But anyway, we'll get back to the reading because I feel like now I done varied way off track. But the Soul's Journey lesson card for today is grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So, for instance, if you are a kid that lost a parent, that's what I was wanting to say. If you're a kid that lost a parent, and period, not even as just a child, not even as a kid, but even though you lost that parent physically, you still can appreciate the time that was spent, the lessons that were taught, the love that was shared, and that's going to bring you joy. That's going to help you heal that grief. That's literally the only way. Now, it's not going to have you where you're never going to cry about this again. You're never going to feel sad about this again, because it's inevitable. Really, we're human, so it's pretty inevitable. However, when you are grieving and you are feeling those tears, let the tears come out. And then when you're finished crying, just think about that person and just hold that image in your heart and just appreciate even being able to experience them, being able to do things with them. Like for me, my tomorrow makes 25 years that my father passed. But I hold on to these memories that I have of him, and I appreciate the time I got to spend with him. So that's just an example for me. Now, we're going to go to our next card, which is the Dream Oracle card. And our card for today is Teeth. And it reads, take a big bite out of life. I love it. I love it. So guess what? When you have this, when you're experiencing this grief, right? Now, grief is something that you can heal from in a lot of ways. It's going to look different for each scenario. It's going to look different for each person. But once you are able to understand that losing something, or even like, okay, even better, a relationship, right? If for all of those people who was in the live saying, is this person going to call me back? Is that person going to love me again? Because you lost that person, it may be good for you to go ahead and grieve that relationship, grieve the fact that it's over, grieve the fact that it hurts that it's over, and then appreciate the fact that you were able to experience that. And then understand that it's time for you to move forward. I'm not going to say move on, because again, sometimes it's hard to fully move on from an experience or a person or a place or a thing or a job or a relationship or a friendship. It may be difficult. So I'm going to say move forward. I'm not going to say move on. It may be difficult to move forward, but it is time for you to move forward. And the way that you're going to know that it's time for you to move forward, again, is by trusting your body, trusting your intuition, right? Figuring out what it is that makes you feel desirable. What are you desiring? What are you passionate about? All right. And then you want to move forward by taking a big bite out of life. This life is our life to live. Like we can do whatever we want. We can have whatever we want. We can have fun. We can experience joy. That is exactly what we are here for. We are here for a good time. We're here to learn our lessons. We're here to spread love. We're here to enjoy. Oh, wow, Queen. That's beautiful. Happy birthday to your son, and my condolences about your father as well. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. That's wow. Wow. Look at that alignment, right? So if you are like feeling that, just take that time and just appreciate the time that you were able to have with that person or with that relationship or at that job. We tend to hold on to things because we don't think that we can have something better. And the thing is, you can, because you can have whatever you want. You want a better job? You can have a better job. You know the exact strengths and skills that you have, and you know the job that you really want to do. You truly know it. But sometimes we don't, and I can say we, because like I said, I was there. if TikTok was out 6 years ago, this would have been a different goddess Ceion, okay? It probably wouldn't even be goddess Ceion. I would probably still be calling myself something else. But anyway, we kind of get into these things where we think like, I'm never going to get better than this. And it's like, if you don't think you're going to get better, have better, do better, be better, you won't. That's exactly what you'll manifest. However, in your body, your body's going to tell on you. Your body's going to tell on you because you're not trusting your intuition. You're not following your instincts. And it's going to show in your life. It's going to show. But when you are trusting your intuition, following your intuition, listening to your gut, listen to what your feelings are telling you, listening to that emotional guiding system, that scale that I always talk about, that I'm going to talk about as much as I can possibly talk about it. That's it. That's the emotional guiding scale. That's it. This is the book that is in. Asking It Is Given. Esther and Jerry Hicks with the teachings of Abraham. This is one of this changed my life. That's why I talk about it so much. When you're listening to that, when you're in tune with that, then your body will tell you what it needs. Your soul will tell you how to heal. You have to listen to those messages, but you have to be in attunement. You have to be in alignment. You have to understand your own intuition. You have to know how to pick up on the cues and listen to your body. Whatever you want to know about yourself, your body will tell you. Whatever your body needs, your body will tell you. If you ask your body out loud, body, what is it that you need right now? And then just start paying attention to what's around you, you'll see it. Your body will tell you exactly what it needs. And maybe it is time for you to start working through some of that grief. And that's what your body's trying to tell you. That's the reason why you keep bursting into tears randomly. That's the reason why when you see Huggies commercials, you crying and you bawling. That's the reason why you scrolling on Instagram, looking at stuff and you just bursting into tears. That's why you have some grief in there that it's time to clear on out, because it's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to take a bite out of life and decide what it is that you want. What are you passionate about? What do you desire? What do you require? Once you do a little bit of healing and unblocking that sacral chakra, you'll be ready to figure out what it is that you're passionate about, because that's where your passion lies. Because that's where your passion lies. That energy, that is exactly where your passion lies. So I really hope that this resonated with you all today. The crazy thing, it be resonating with me. It be resonating with me sometimes. So hopefully it did resonate with you all. I am, like I said, going to read off the 3 affirmations for the week. You know, every week I come up with 3 affirmations. I've been doing this for like 2 years now. But since I'm fairly new to the TikTok sphere and YouTube, I want to introduce it to you all. Every week, I come up with 3 affirmations that are our weekly affirmations. We say them daily. I post them daily. They are on my TikTok. They're on my Instagram. If you want, you can follow me on Instagram at MisguidedGoddessPodcast. I do have a podcast. So it's something fun that I enjoy doing. I talk about spirituality. I talk about life. I talk about coaching. I talk about just whatever I want to talk about, honestly. Just giving advice and life lessons and things. But anyway, our 3 affirmations for today. I am surrounded by caring and supportive people. Everything I desire is already mine. My opinions and needs are valid and important. I'm going to say that last one more time. My opinions and needs are valid and important. A lot of times people don't feel like their opinions and needs are valid. And let me be the one to tell you, they are. Your feelings are valid. So if you are feeling like there's something that you need to grieve from, everybody's going to grieve differently. So your friend who's telling you, you need to just get over it. First of all, get another friend. Anybody that's telling you, you need to just get over it, instead of trying to come up with techniques and how to get over it. Not even get over it, but work through it. You don't want to get over something. You want to work through it. You want to figure out, what is the lesson here? You want to ask yourself that. What's the lesson here? What am I not appreciating? You know how when you lose something, that's when you need it the most? Like, say for instance, you ready to watch TV, right? It's 8 o'clock. You ready to watch Game of Thrones or whatever is on primetime TV right now. But then you realize, wait a minute, I don't know where my remote at. And then you looking for the remote and you thinking about all the times where you had the remote and you in the remote and you're sitting on the couch and you're holding the remote and you're looking at the remote, and that's the only thing that you're thinking about. You are appreciating having that remote when you had that remote, because now you don't have that remote. And not to mention, if you had like one of those throwback TVs that had the buttons on the TV, it's like, okay, well, I can't find my remote right now. And then you're thinking about all the times, and now you're like, man, I'm going to just have to spend a whole day getting up, changing the channel, turning the volume down. So just know, if you are feeling like you are grieving, or you need to grieve, or you're holding on to grief, because only you would truly know if you're holding on to grief. If you kind of start to understand that losing something is the opportunity for you to appreciate it, then who knows? Maybe you may get something better. Maybe you may get exactly what you lost, but 10 times better, 20 times better. Because not everything that we lose, I'm going to do air quotes, lose, is a loss. Sometimes that one thing is being removed so that something better can come in, or someone better can come in, or something, like I said, better can come in. So I'm going to leave you with that. And then last but not least, my affirmations journal. Every day I told you all that I'm going to leave you with an I am affirmation. This is a book that I created. It is available on Amazon. And The very first page, I truly believe that there is power in I am. So I had to make sure that I put this in the book as well. There's power in I am. On your self-love journey, say these affirmations in the mirror out loud daily. It's 30 days of affirmations. So you can either say one affirmation daily and just let that one sit on your spirit for the day, or you can read all 30. It really doesn't matter. Once you purchase the book, it's your book and you can do it however you want. But I'm just going to flip through and find us one affirmation. Let me do that again. I didn't like how that started stopping. Okay, we'll go with this one. I am passionate. I am passionate. I am passionate. That's the affirmation. So at least 3 times today, I want you to remember that you are passionate. And then think about what is it that you're passionate about. All right. Thank you so much to everybody for joining the live today. If you are just now tapping in, I am seeing that people are now coming into the room. I am going to be posting this replay on YouTube. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Goddess Ceion. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. I truly appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow on Thursday. Have an amazing day. Try to spark some joy in your life somewhere today. Don't forget, think about what is it that you're passionate about. Claim that you are passionate and say what you are passionate about. Peace, loved ones.